What's the deal, gang? We are back. We're live.
Introducing the star of our show.
Marshall. So CPI is really the star of our show today. All right, we have news here in 20 minutes. All right, and 3 red folders. Let's see how they come out. Hopefully we don't get a mixed bag, but we will see. We will not have buy stops, sell stops like your favorite big lipped streamer. We will wait for the news to hit and then we will jump on. All right, 23 minutes here for the news. We held support here, kind of head and shoulders happening here, but this previous 30 closed pretty weak. I was looking to see if we can flip on this one, but we have news here in 20 minutes, so we're probably going to end up waiting either way. So fam. Oh wait, let me let the zoomers in. My zoomies. Yeah, the first 5 minutes after the news, we will drop down to the 1 minute and we will look for price, whether it's coming up or it's coming down. We will look for it to push, right? Create a wick, and we will look for price to do, once it's here, we will look for it to do something like this, pull it back. Once we get a decent pullback, any rebreak of that first minute push, that will be our entry. Let's say the market does this and starts pushing, we will just enter on the break of the highs, right? You'll see a pullback because you'll see what a push is. You'll see it clearly, or leave a wick, and then it'll start filling its own range and doing that, right? And we will do this on the first 5 minutes after the news. We will stay on the 1 minute. These will be 1 minute candles. If the same thing goes for a bearish move, right? If we start seeing, right, if we start seeing the market just come down and start doing this and pull back, as soon as we pull back and we are able to re-break this low, we will be in on the re-break of the lows. If the first 5 minutes of news do this, right, all of that, and they kind of range within this area, within here, right, you'll get this, or you'll get a pushback, right, and you might see it do this in the first 5 minutes. If we do this, I highly doubt it because CPI and it's pretty volatile. It should push on a rebreak, but if it doesn't rebreak a candle low or the candle high, we will wait for that 5 minute to close. So eventually, once it does close like this, right, this is the 5 now. Once you do get that 5 closure, typically if we never rebroke the high, that means we left a wick, right? So if we never rebroke the low, let's say we did all that, right, but the low never rebroke, we stayed within that range, highly likely the 5 will give you a flip entry, because if it never rebroke, it's going to grab some orders on the 5. If it rebroke, it's just going to keep pushing, right? If it broke that area. So that's where we will wait on the first 5 minutes after the news hits, right? We will wait for all of this on the 1 minute, and then once that first 5 minutes are up, we'll go up to the 5 minute. And we got 20 minutes for that. And make sure you pay attention. Make sure you pay attention to where the initial news push taps, or how far it pushes, because the wick on CPI, because of its volatility, might be a little bit, might be way off, but it might be off from TradingView here. So really check with your broker. Make sure things fall in line. Right, after that, I don't think we have anything after CPI. Yeah, after CPI is just once you establish direction. And I think Trump is done with the morning shows too, right? He did like 6:45 Morning Joe type shit. And Kamala, Kamalta. And she's back in her basement with Biden, so we're not gonna hear much from her, but I think he already spoke, so I mean he already moved the market as much as he could. Now we just have CPI and then we have price action the rest of the day. Good evening. It's bright and early for me. It's 8 in the morning, but good evening. Oh, and it is 9/11. Yes. Let's have a moment of silence for everyone that was affected by 9/11. All right. Okay, what else we got going on? It's 26.2. We back. It went up by like 5. Yep, ready for CPI. I was gonna trade the dip while high, but then CPI. I was gonna place a stop on the flip, but then CPI. Now I'm stuck with cash in hand, and I know why. The bitch never flipped because CPI. Because CPI. Hey, Wix, is there a feature on MT5 to see what the spreads are like at the moment? Yeah, it's a pip indicator. Just Google it, MT5 pip indicator, and then it'll have pips, spread, time, percentage, dollars. We got GTA Wix before GTA 6. Damn, y'all did get GTA Wix before GTA 6. That's wild. That is wild. 15 minutes here. Oh, you know what? Let's mark up some ranges. We haven't even, we're just sitting here waiting on CPI. Let's mark up some ranges as we were bullish yesterday and we kind of filled the daily range already. All right? Trying to get to all-time highs here. We got really close to last month. All-time highs with 25.30. Real close. All right, gang, you got 10 minutes before we have to lock in. So go to the bathroom, go get your coffee. In my case, you know, go do the damn thing, but whatever you're doing, you know, be back in 10 minutes. I gotta smoke this holy joint, you know what I mean? Give me 5 minutes, chat. Farzo's off the meds today again. It's crazy. Anybody having buy stops, sell stops? You're already in a sell. All right. Someone's already in a sell. Someone's already in a buy. Someone's got a sell limit. Someone's got a buy limit. All right. Slight difference of opinion. Do me a favor. Close the door to my office. Thank you. All right. We got 90 seconds, 100 seconds here for news. Yeah, also watch your spread. Last time we had CPI, my spread jumped to like 20. Spread's moving already, right? Mine's around between 2 and 5, just jumping around. We got 1 minute to go for news here. All right, so lock in. This might be quick. This might be painful. So, you know, pay attention to your risk and pay attention to price. There, the spreads are starting to jump, which is indicating volume. Look at this. My spread is already at 8. No, that's somebody's cutting our grass. Somebody's mowing the lawn. Let's see what's going on with the numbers themselves. Nothing. 10 seconds here. 4, 3, 2. My spread's at 24. Yeesh. All right. Fuck, the spread's at 10. I'm not placing any positions. We broke the high. I gotta wait for the spread to come down. My spread's over 10. I can't place any positions. All right, chat. I'm gonna have a sell stop on the rebreak of this candle low. No. Understand you might see slippage, but I got a sell stop right here. How did the numbers come out? Ending still? Ooh. Good numbers and even numbers. Not too much of a mixed bag, but even and positive. So good for the dollar, bad for gold. You'll see. You should see gold come down a bit. Let's see. Let's go to the 1 minute. Oh, you had your flip. Yeah, I want to see a rebreak of the lows here. My spread's jumping from like 4 to 12. It's so strange. So 25, 10, 9. Yeah, my broker's numbers are different by about 10 pips. 10, 9. Oh, by about 17 pips. Chat. I'm going to take a sell right here. I just took a sell as we flipped there on that candle. So my broker price is a bit different. It just rebroke the broker price. It's different by about 17 pips. Jesus. So I just got entered right here. 25, 11, 5. Wow. So I took the entry on the rebreak of my broker's low, which was 25.11.5. It gave me like 4 pips and pulled straight up. Right here. Okay. Whoops. Whoa. Wrong. Is way off here. So price is way off, but we did rebreak the low on my broker. So that's what I'm looking to continue. Why is it doing this? It's short position. 2011 at 5 right there. Let's see what our target's going to be here. You have a 5-minute closing as well. There's a chance we add positions, but I would need to see a top hook on the 5, and we would need to close below this little range where we are right now. Okay, gonna add to my position right here. I just added to my position. So we made a top wick, broke the low. So I have a big bottom wick on the broker here, and I had a top wick on the 5, and I had a flip. So my bottom wick here is pretty steep. My bottom wick comes down to 2508.7. So my price looks like this right now. 2508.7. Like this. We got a top wick and we flipped, so I'm expecting us to fill that wick that I have on the broker. All right, closing all 4 positions here at 15 pips. So chat, that was 4 positions, 15 pips each. So what, roughly 60. Once this rebreaks the low, you might see it pump. I'm looking only for the fill of the wick here. And we filled it already. I'm very skeptical based on the difference in closures here on my broker versus what you have on here, and the fact that we have more or less even numbers, right? Numbers pretty much even. So I don't know how strong this push down will be, right? This could be a short-lived fill of the wick and then a drive up, right? New strategy doing everybody right. Okay, I closed all 4 of my positions. But the way it looks right now, it rebroke the low. It should push to the bottom of the range, but with more or less neutral numbers. And you know, looking at my broker, it looks like it's going to push the range. Looking here with that 5 closure, that's a little tough with no bottom wick. Damn, that play is so good. Congrats. Yo, drop a like for our new strategy and sub to the channel. Turn your notifications. This way you know when to be here for news. If you're still in here, make sure you got no risk on the table, right? Neutral news, you could see this shit just reflip and start driving up heavy with no bottom wick on the previous 5. We got ready for it, right? We knew what our plan is, and as long as the news starts doing the first part of our plan, we will do our job and execute, which will be the second part of our plan. This plan consists of 3 parts, right? Plan, right? Create a detailed workflow of what you're going to do, of what we need to happen. Be patient and wait for it to happen. And number 3, manage risk on it, right? And I think the last part is the most key part. So we stacked a bit. Well said, Dread. All right. Now, you have a 15 closing here in 5 minutes. We'll also have a 4-hour closure. We have NYSE open, right? It's price action the rest of the day here. That's it. That was the news. $40 to the 5. Yeah, you could play the 5 if you want, but I think the 5 to play was that first 5. That's why I added positions as we flipped. Let's see what the levels are below here. Okay, you can kind of see why we're pulling back. You can also see this area across. Will we close below it? Will we close above it? I think the next 15 will tell you that story. It's going to either make a top wick and come down, or it'll make a bottom wick, bounce off support, and come back up in range to close the hourly. See a reversal near confirmation candidate. The confirmation is the closure. You need closures. And if this is the 4-hour closure, like let's look at the 4-hour. If that's the 4-hour closure, the next 4 hour is going to come down. Whether it's going to drive down or as a bottom wick to then come back up, it's gonna make a bottom wick. This is a strong push down. We're not just gonna reverse and drive straight up with no bottom wicks. We'll grab orders. Oof. Bottom wick on the 5, flip bullish, created a top wick, rebroke the low. So will it continue, or will we see a heavy pull back up? What are we gonna see? You closed full? Yeah, I closed 4 positions at 15 pips each. Ooh, we are re-breaking the low. Top wick on the 5, lovely. Dubs, I don't know. Do we call it a stream? Do we wait for NYC? I mean, who doesn't love working for 5 minutes every day? I hope you ooze this fucking trade. Damn. What's with the hostility? Too late. You can't help that. We won. Yeah, no, I'm not looking at the 1 minute after 8:35. I'm gonna look for a higher time frame. But yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, the 1 minute becomes too much with less volume. Do you remember where you were when the towers got hit? Yeah, I was sitting in calculus class, and some I don't know what he was, Indian, Arabic, Paki, some kid ran in, and he was like, "Did you guys see the news? Did you guys see the news? I was in the teacher's lounge. They got it on TV." And we're like, "What happened?" And he's like, "Yeah, the Twin Towers just got hit. World Trade Center just got hit." Uh-oh. Rebreaking the lows? Ooh, you got 10 seconds here for the 15th close. Chat, if this creates a top wick, we got a bottom wick here on. Because this, oh, no, we don't have a bottom wick. Jeez. We don't have a bottom wick on that 15. It's very small. But you have a lot of bearish momentum. That is a tough closure on the 15. So yeah, it could drive through here. I'm just not going to have a position until we actually pull back and create a bottom wick to fill. That previous 15 is not pretty. That doesn't mean it won't drive down, right? It's could be just a lot of bearish momentum where it's not pulling back at all, but we want some range to fill. Yeah, one minute just, you can, it just gets too hectic. I'd like to simplify it on the higher time frame. There's nothing wrong with trading the 1 minute. I had a dream. We were smoking on a balcony. You were giving me financial advice. Yeah, that's how you know it's a dream. That shit would never happen. I give nobody financial advice. I don't do financial advice. All right, gang. Do we? You want to take that shirt off? Why? You're going outside, so keep that shirt on. It's got long sleeves. You're gonna get bit up by mosquitoes. Okay? Go, go. No, leave this on because it's long sleeve, so your arms don't get bit up. Okay? Go, go. Love you. You put the glove on? Nice. You look like MJ. Yee. Got one glove on. Yeah, go outside here through my office if you're going outside. Okay, this is why we don't enter with no bottom wicks. So, chat, do we count that as one position? Because like if this was pineapples, right, we would have counted the overall total between the positions, right? So is that win number, is that 2 wins or is that 160 pip win? I think we do. Yeah, that's 160 pip win because it was part of like same idea. Yeah, it's 2 separate ideas, right? One off the 1 minute, one off the 2, but like it's the same position basically, and it was an entry. And yeah, I think we do one position 60 pips. Got a top wick here. We got a top wick here. Don't have a bottom wick. Yeah, I would like this one in the next 10 minutes. I'd like to stick around below 25.11, 25.10, and I'd like to leave this big bottom wick. Hold on a second, gang. Who do you think won the debate? The mods. No, nobody won the debate. I think there were only losers there. I think everybody lost the debate. I think we're all worse off for having that debate. I think the biggest loser on the debate were the moderators. They were terrible. They were terrible. I don't know how it can be so one-sided. How many times you got to fact check Trump, be wrong, and then not a single fact check of Camel Toe Harris, right? Kind of wild. Made a lovely top wick. And we don't want it to drive yet, but there's a chance it drives. Or is this a bottom wick for the 5 to pull up a bit? $80 today, thanks to you. Congrats. The 15's got this top wick. The 5 doesn't have a top wick. And the previous 15 doesn't have a bottom wick. So not everything's aligning here. But there's a lot of bearish volume. Break the lows. The 4 hour. So much volume. Yeah, we kind of have no choice here. 5 minutes for the 4 hour closure. Five minutes for more possible opportunities. If we're able to open with a top wick here, we will look for sells on a top wick. Okay. Finally, next milestone 26.3. We should be able to get that daily. 26.4, 26.5. But I have a feeling tomorrow we're going to be back at 26.1. Chat, go sub to the channel. Let's get to 30,000. Will Wix go to Sigma Res? I don't even know what the fuck that is. What's a Sigma Res? What are you saying? Two minutes. Chat, I closed half at 12 as we flipped. I'm sorry. And my BE was just tapped. So I closed half the flip. Fuck. I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were mute. So we flipped. The flip is the advantage point. You guys already know how it works. The flip is the advantage point. Once we flipped, I closed half here at 12. And I went break even. And the price just came back up and tapped my BE. So this trade is no mas. Sorry, gang. I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, the flip, you already know how we play that. We usually play the flip before an entry like that. You saw me post it on here. I put it up. So as you saw me post the flip. Yeah, and the signal channel got it. So. And it got posted on here. So you're playing the flip. Once it flipped, I closed half at 12. I went break even and price pulled back up and it tapped my BE. So we know how you trade. For the most part. So that's another W. That's our W, 209, 12 pips. And you're looking at 25.13 now if you continue pushing up, right? You got 10, I got 12. So it should flip, it should come down, but it already did flip. And when it flipped, I went break even and it just tapped me out as it came back up. So if that's let's play logic over here. If we got here and all we were able to do is flip and then we're coming back up to tap that same price, we need to tap the next resistance to get further than we gotten, right? Well, I guess it's just going to come down now. Yeah, I'm not going to have a sell stop here on the rebreak. My position was the top wick entry because I want this as the advantage point and then drive. It didn't drive off the initial push, came back up, tapped us out, and now it's coming back down. Be careful, there's a strong support here across the board. So that's why you really wanted a top wick entry so you don't have to worry about the support. That's where it closed. All right, capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
All right, let's add that to our record. Okay. Awesome. Awesome possum. I know what you're thinking. All right, gang. We have 9:30 coming up, but I don't think we have a reason to even stay for 9:30. We did our job. We planned the news, and we planned the 4-hour closure to take a top wick entry. They both played out. There's really no need to push it, right? And then like, you did your job for the day. The key is now to rinse and repeat every single day. We did the job yesterday, did the job before that, day before that. We did our job today, and the key is to keep showing up and doing the same thing over and over, right? Hotlines for Overtraders Anonymous will be open after the stream, right? If you guys will need to show up to meetings, there ain't no meetings. These are the meetings, right? Yeah, or because that's what happened. After you call Overtraders Anonymous, they give you the number to 1-800 got clapped, and you got to call over there. You don't want to do that today. You don't want to be that guy, right? You guys are all winners today. Congratulations again. But this 4-hour needs to create a 4-hour bottom wick. So it will come down. If you guys are still looking for positions, I'd be more inclined to sell than to buy right now. But you want volume, and then your next catalyst for volume is NYC open here at 9:30. Okay, but I think my job here is done. It was a pretty good morning. Another great morning. Take a knee, run out the clock, victory formation. Hey, Aaron. What's the deal? Yeah, I'll check the IG in a little bit. If you guys are in sells here, just be patient. I think you'll get it. You'll get yours. All right, mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. 2 great dubs. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Yo, you know what? Chat. Whoa, chat, spam some W's. That would be really cool. Thank you. Flippity pippity pop. This 4-hour candle should drop. All right, yo, sub to the channel. Let's grow this channel. I need some motivation to keep showing up here night in and night out, or day in and day out. But we fucking killed it today. Absolutely killed it. Beautiful day. Great trades. Great finish. Oh, there it goes. This is driving. Flippity pippity pop. This 4-hour candle should drop. You're a wizard, Harry. How'd you know there will be another red candle? Just look at the previous 4-hour. Anyway, gang. Zoom gang, I'll see you guys in the Signal channel. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'll see you in the Clubhouse. Signal channel. If there's anything here at 9:30, I'll call it. Well, if I take a position at 9:30, around 9:30, I'll call it. But I'm going to wait for NYC Open here and see how that goes. When will I be on shadow ban? When you guys start sharing and liking more, then I can tell that the sub count is growing and that we're not shadow banned. Discord link doesn't work. I don't know. I keep forgetting to update it. Somebody please drop a Discord link that's active right now. Can somebody do that? Yeah. I think that one's active. Double check. Yep, that's our session, gang. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope everybody shows up. Right? Bring your logic, bring your accounts. Tomorrow, Javi, Market Mechanics streaming tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Go sub over there. And as for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everybody.